Welcome back everybody to part 10 of our Phoenix Point playthrough. So at the end of part 9 we had just started a scavenging mission and this is it. I do not like scavenging missions, they are my least favourite missions in the game. Bar none. But I figured I'd give this one a go. So we're just going to send this guy down here, pick up some loot. I wish there was a button to just make them continue to go where they were going before they got distracted. We're just sending this guy back here for a bit of support.
Good idea.
We'll hunker down here.
Yes. Moving up.
And I don't know why I'm moving the whole team here to cover one cache, but hey, this is what I'm doing. So these guys, vehicles, have significantly larger inventories. Apparently, there is some way to exploit this. Which I guess looks a little something like this. Cool. I've never actually used the vehicle inventory in this way before. I've certainly taken vehicles on scavenging missions, but I just used them as little clown cars to store a bunch of soldiers. Barely a scratch. A little bit more painful. Ooh. Welcome to fire anytime, sniper. So we want to use the assault to attack the Myrmidon. They just do a little more damage against the Mimi boys.
Yes.
Okay. Trying to think about what I actually want here. What things I can actually use. So I guess they've fixed the infinite inventory situation. This inventory used to scroll down infinitely, but I guess that's been fixed. It's probably a good thing. I don't think any of that is worth my time picking up. I'm actually just going to end this turn. Forget the sniper. I'm going to try and stick everyone into the truck. And so there's 3 more caches down the other end of the map. And 1 there. Is that it? Yep.
My turn. Going in.
These missions actually are a lot easier to a certain extent with the vehicles, because they allow you to get across the map a lot easier. The downside, of course, being you have less units against a constant stream of enemies. If I thought this would actually work, I would bother to take out the Sentinel, but it's not actually going to kill it. And the other issue is once I kill the Sentinel, it allows more fresh enemies to spawn in, I believe. That's certainly how it works in my observation. Mm-hmm. Barely a scratch. That'll at least shred some armor. Yep, 0 damage. Did remove 6 armor though. Return fire, sure. So I just wanted to at least soften up some of the enemies before getting everyone out of the car.
Yes.
Leaving takes 2 action points. That kind of sucks. And I, of course, didn't think about shooting as soon as I got out, blocking up the entrance. To be fair, I did think about it, but I wanted to see what would happen. I assume that creepy wet breathing sound is the mist emitter behind me. Okay, well, as long as it's attacking the armadillo, I don't mind so much. It's got a lot more hit points and armor, but I also don't really care if it gets destroyed. It's my least favorite of the vehicles. Sure, try to suck its blood. It ain't got no blood.
I'm here. Engaging. You like that?
Yeah, I'm sure it loves that. Well, that guy's just dead anyway. There's no point.
I'm going in.
No point shooting it. It's going to bleed out. Exactly 20 hit points left.
Can make a difference.
Sure you can, buddy. Just move the car into a slightly more protective position there. Is what's going on. And these things really do pump out a lot of mist very quickly. I don't think it's entirely reasonable the way the mist propagation works. Like, it shouldn't be... You know, like the first one gets like 4 squares of mist and the next one gets like 8, then there's like 6 to, you know, it's just like constantly growing like that. And I don't think that's how it should be. Oh, I wish I had picked up that ammo earlier. Not really, though. Not really, though. Now, I'm not going to use those items, but I can scrap them. So it's not a complete waste to pick them up. That 2 action point gent jump was kind of handy there, to be honest. These missiles are expensive, but I can't use them at the moment. Still. Look at the angle of the bullet there. It's like shooting through itself. Well, it seems wasteful, but I really should kill it so it can't attack any of my troops. It could, like, conceivably jump up and attack this guy, so... Should try to be careful. Just double check. That should be all the caches. Yep. And then I need to get all the way back here to evacuate again. Cool. And that was just another assault rifle down there, wasn't it? I don't really care about that. Okay, so that seems to be its max growth. But yeah, so it puts out like 2 squares in each direction. But then it continues to just be 2 squares in each direction. So actually each subsequent turn is making significantly more mist.
Here.
Everyone back in the clown car. And we'll just
Ready to go to work.
ride our way out.
I'm here.
Make it most of the way back in one turn. That's pretty cool. So when it does a complete 180, you can see that the wheels turn. But when it just does minor course adjustments, the wheels don't turn at all. And the car just shifts angles. A little bit of animation oversight, given that we've just had a DLC specific for vehicles. Well, that mission is over. Ugly, ugly crabman. This bit looks more fungusy, which is cool and intentional as far as I know, but I don't know what this nonsense is meant to be. Oh, and it did reset their inventories properly. That, I will admit, was unexpected. We are going to do that nest, but I just want to quickly check on the progress of this satellite uplink. 2 hours, excellent. Alright, let's destroy a nest. Threat level medium. So we'll have to be a little bit cautious, as I am taking in some relatively fresh recruits. Don't need sanitation expert at the moment. It's more accurate and it's a double burst. That's cool. I will probably want to get this at some point. Exertion, recover 1 AP. Costs 3 will points. Wowzers, that's expensive. Citizen Eileen. This is pretty cool. Not activating enemy overwatch, but it's much more useful for an assault or even a Berserker, which makes it a bit of an odd fit for Synedrian, given that their primary focus is like infiltrators and snipers. Infiltrators theoretically should be sneaky and not triggering Overwatch, and snipers should be so far back that they're not triggering Overwatch. I can't make ammo for this at the moment. Or for this. I was really hoping to give her that gun. So all I have is this. Get out. Get out. That's gross. I'm sorry to do you dirty like this, Eileen. I am sorry. And I'm gonna need some more grenades. How is there a fresh research already? To make this. I'd rather hold out till I just get the whole laser weapons tree. It is a good sniper rifle, and the Synedrian assault laser rifle is strictly better than the Phoenix Point assault rifle. No, right, the whole point I was in there was that I needed to make a better sniper rifle. Me remember things good. Alright, let's wipe out this nest. I really thought I would have picked up a shotgun by now. I just want to conserve this ammo because it does get a little bit useful later on when we start facing heavily armored units like the Pure and the Forsaken. The Bulldog assault rifle can be marginally more useful than the Phoenix Point assault rifle. Depending. Phoenix Point assault rifle obviously allows them to keep their distance from an enemy that they can't do much to. But
Operative on the move.
so one team's going to go off this way.
Can't wait.
Did she not get the Overwatch ability? Did I not buy the Overwatch ability for her? I did not. Wow. Oh no, this is an actual level 1. This isn't Eileen. But I also didn't buy it for Eileen, so yeah, there you go.
Ready. Moving to coordinates.
Oh well, we'll do it the old-fashioned way with our pistol Overwatch.
Ready to go to work.
Hunker down. You don't have hunker down yet. You don't have ammo or a med kit. Oh my god. I forgot to equip them with anything. Oops. And I didn't give yeah, this person doesn't have a
Let's
pistol
rock.
yet.
Target located.
And of course the very last unit to move is the one that finds a fucking enemy. Go directly to hell, that is some bullshit. And it's a sniper, so it'll have a nice shot on my dude. Oh well, this mission is going to be challenging, given how under-equipped and under-leveled a bunch of my units are. I've really shot myself in the foot here. But there is not really anything I can do about that at this point. I mean, I could reload, but that's kind of bad form, given
I'll keep both eyes open.
Ready, willing,
I'm in the middle of a recording here.
area covered.
Did I really send 4 off this way and 3? I did. Well, I really don't know which of these guys is less useful. Okay, you're going to run off and be part of this team.
Can't wait.
Proceeding.
Now you are highly likely to get shot. Highly likely to get shot. Okay, maybe not the best place to run to yet. I guess we have to destroy that egg.
They're not getting past me.
We'll see about that. Come on. Come on. Show yourself. Show yourself. I'm desperate to meet you. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to be doing that.
Just suppressing.
Evolved shield. Yep. Thwack. Oh, okay, no thwackies. I can deal with no thwackies.
Hostile eliminated. Permanently.
We are actually just going to stay on Overwatch. Slow and steady wins the old race and all that. And there it is. Now, I'm really tempted to just run up and go all hammer time on it. But I'm pretty sure I did see a sniper one lurking around here as well. So I should be...
Rolling.
I really should be a little more clever about it. Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
See what kind of shot it has.
Sides.
Pretty good one, actually. So set our Overwatch and see how the Overwatch handles shooting around this thing. We have seen earlier in this series that the changes to the Overwatch return fire thing does actually enable them to step out from behind cover. We can see that it's happened again, and I think that's incredible. I don't think that's part of the Better Classes mod. I'm pretty sure it's part of a dependency. One that you have to install for this to work properly. Okay, there's a crabby.
I'll be right there.
And that should be the Yat AR, which we don't really care about. And that guy will be dead in like a couple of turns. It won't be able to attack next turn, and it will die the turn after, so we can fairly safely ignore it. And we're just gonna keep slowly leapfrogging
Can't wait.
with Overwatch in this direction.
I'm on the move.
Just try and keep everyone safe, especially since this team is underpowered and under-equipped. Big mistake. Wow, that should have taken 2 turns to die. It was bleeding 20 on 20 hit points, but regenerating 10. So its per turn damage should have been 10. Instead it died. I don't know what was going on there.
Let's show them what we can do.
Used him there just because my other options here are far more mobile
Here I come.
in terms of being able to shoot and cover.
On Overwatch. Let them come.
So this map looks like it has a lot of elements from what is probably my least favorite Pandoran nest spawn. There are a few distinct patterns in the shape of these, in the layout of the maps that tend to repeat themselves. I'm gonna run around here and drop a hammer on this guy.
I'm on my way.
Assault is probably just going to come up and shoot this egg, but in fact that's definitely what's going to happen.
Yes. Let's have a look.
I just wanted to see what my other options were in terms of moving this sniper, but then of course the realization that this sniper does not have a sidearm. At least now has an assault rifle. Hey, it's something that costs less than 3 to fire. I really did badly setting this team up. So if this is the spawn, I think it is, there's going to be a sentinel, hatching sentinel around here, probably guarded by a Pandoran. And that sign, that glowy symbol there is probably one as well, but it's not accessible from this direction, so I either have to come around, but it's actually easier to get to if this is the map that I think it is from where these guys are. But
Here I come.
yeah, called it. Yeah, so this sort of connects through to here. Sure.
Proceeding. Anything that moves, dies.
Just going to move these guys up as far as possible. Shouldn't be as many enemies in this direction, but I did overextend myself here. This was bad, like sending this guy up, so I've only got one dude with a pistol on Overwatch. Don't do that. Everyone watching at home, don't do the things that Donnie Don't does.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Moving in.
Ready.
So I'm going to send Overwatch in this direction, and knowing my luck, an enemy will attack from over here. Whichever way I don't set up sufficient Overwatch on is usually the direction from which an enemy appears here. Called it. One of those really annoying turn invisible ones as well. The lighting here is a real pain in the butt, let me tell you. Now the assault should be able to kill this in one turn. I like to let it puff up so I've got a larger target.
You're gone, buddy.
I don't know if it is actually technically larger in terms of total surface area, but you can see it's a much better shape compared to the aiming circle. Yeah, the aiming circle fits in it as opposed to when it's in that thin mode. You've only got that little sliver. So I know this Berserker could run further, but I don't want him getting too far ahead.
Nothing's getting past me. Moving in.
Of the rest of the team. Don't split the party, you know? But anyway, this team over here is likely to get both Sentinel kills. Successful Overwatch, you love to see it.
Rolling out.
I'm repositioning. Operative on the move.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
already there. Reporting enemy contact.
Oh, where is it? Is it somewhere the sniper can get to?
Yes.
This is the only square where you can shoot at that spider. At that crab. Well, let's move the sniper. Oh well. It is highly unlikely to hit, so... And now, because I've been foolish with where I moved, how far forward I moved the Berserker, I am forced to take out this egg. I mean, I could have let it hatch and just do a pistol overwatch, but that seems suboptimal. Yeah, please chase down my team across all this open space with a sniper in play. Yeah, called it. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you all?
I'm on the move.
So,
Looking for an angle.
Assault takes the first shot here. Because the assault rifle has shred.
Ready, willing, and able.
Which the handgun does not.
How's that?
Not going to be able to do enough damage, unfortunately. That's a little sad.
Ready.
But what we can do is use the heavy for Overwatch. Oh dear. Okay, we'll stay back here so we're not too close to any of the eggs that are about to hatch. Okay, how far forward can you move? Not very, because you're in the slightly slower War Dog armor.
Taking point.
Didn't take its arm off, took its life off. Wonderful, wonderful.
Catch me if you can. On the lookout.
Alright, that's our turn. That's all we can do. Yep. Little mind fragger. So annoying. And of course the poison worm moves first, so it's going to draw all the Overwatch fire. And the mind fragger may be able to get close enough to do something. Nope, it does not. Wonderful. Alright, well, let's give our Citizen Eileen the kill. No, not of the poison worm. Alright, and that's a mission. And we're a bit over time again. This has been 40 minutes, so we're going to stop this here. As always, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. You stay brilliant. I'm going to catch you real soon. Postscript. So this is what happened when I exited the mission. I got a little reputation boost with all the factions for clearing the nest, and I just got access to these research paths from Disciples of Anu. So I can research the Tiamat, which I won't do, but I can also research Disciples of Anu equipment, which I am going to do, because that gives me their assault armor and their shotguns, both of which I consider to be superior to the Phoenix Point options. Neither of them are strictly better, but I think both of them are better. The shotgun has less accuracy and like shorter range. 6 versus 8, but it does more damage. And honestly, if you're using a shotgun in 8 squares, you're not expecting to hit anyway. And their assault armor, while it does have less protection than the Phoenix Point armor, it has an extra, I think, +1 or +2 speed compared to the Phoenix Point armor, which is definitely worth the trade-off. And their helmet has a perception boost of +4, which is pretty nice. I can get Gauss technology as well, which is pretty good. I probably will research that. It's not as good. The Bulldogs are helpful, as I said, against heavily armored enemies. The sniper rifle is not that great because it's got the shorter range, but it does do more damage. Their aircraft can carry 8 troopers, which is the maximum you can deploy on a mission, but it is quite slow. It does have a lot of health and I think some armor though.
You seem to be genuine.
This little cutscene is just a little
At this moment, we have a couple of really important projects running.
signal that my
The sort that could actually change the future.
diplomatic standing with
Like improving
Synedrian has
redistributing
improved.
tech, which may allow us to peacefully coexist with the new ecology, or deploying a new breed of modified plant to help us reclaim the planet for ourselves. Believe me when I say we've had a lot of debates about which approach is better, and there are some pretty opinionated factions forming. In any case, we're lacking enough people to support both projects at once, and it's a bit of a deadlock. So if you could lend a hand with one of them, that would mean a lot.
So this choice, it doesn't affect the development of Synedrian technology. Either way, they develop mist repellers, they deploy them, and you get access to the technology as well. But it does affect their potential ending, I believe. I've only done one of these endings, though.
So, you're more on
And I
Nikolai's
think
side of this
it
little
also
family.
impacts what
He's one of the terraformers,
mission you get
the
here.
faction that
So
believes
this
in,
one
well, I
is
suppose
a
you could
mission
call
where I
them
need to go plant some
radical
seeds.
humanists.
If I choose
They
the mist
believe we should
repellers,
be
I
unafraid
need
to
to
seize
protect
power
a development
to assert
facility
the
for
supreme value of
mist repellers.
human life and
It's surprisingly
civilization.
difficult to keep
Zara,
talking
on the
while I
other
can hear
hand-
this voice going.
Oh dear, I'm involving you in Synedrian drama. aren't I?
Partly, like, part of me thinks I'm being rude and talking over someone, but also part of, like, just part of my brain gets, like, a little bit fried, like, just stop and listen. Can't talk and listen at the same time. So I'm gonna jump this up to the top of the list. Just because I don't want to wait, like, 6 days for it. I'll tuck that one in there, but it's not a rush. Is it the Mind Fragger that I need to research to get the grenade launcher? I think it's the Mind Fragger, and I've killed several Mind Fraggers, so why is Mind Fragger not here and researchable? Oh well, doesn't matter. Gotta go. Video's going long. Once again, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Stay brilliant. I'll catch you real soon.